My name is Regine Debatty. I'm from Belgium, and I write a blog called We Make Money Not Art. I do other things. I do curating, I write for magazines, but I would always present myself as a blogger because that's what I really like to do. Well, it was a bit of it was totally by chance. I was working for the European Commission on a project about audiovisual and cinema in Europe, and it was very boring. I was paid. It's quite shocking sometimes to work for the European Commission because you get lots of money to do very little. So yeah, I was paid fairly well. I was traveling, but I didn't have much work to do at the office. And I was at the time living in Italy, and it was at the end of 2003. I met an artist who was doing performances with mobile phones, and I had never seen that in my life. For me, technology was for work. It was not to be creative or to do art or design or to hack. I didn't know any of that. So to me, it was a new world opening up. So I decided I have so much time at the office, and I was paid to be in front of my computer. So I decided, well, I'm going to do some research, and I wanted to archive everything for myself. So I would print everything, and I had all this paper, and I tried to try to archive them in one part would be about mobile phones and another about RFID and Wi-Fi, and it was very complicated and very, very messy. And then the same guy I met who was doing performances told me, he's actually my boyfriend now. He said, well, maybe you should write a blog. And I was totally disgusted by the idea because I used to be I used to work also as a journalist. So I said, why would I write a blog? It's just for teenagers. But then he showed me, he said, it's going to be very easy. And so I archived everything online on the blog, but I was doing it for me. I never thought anyone would read it. I had no ambition at all. I used to try to know who was following me, and it kind of conditions you, and I would try to write what the people liked. Now I do exactly the opposite, but I would try to make everybody happy so that I would get more and more readers. But it's something like 20 to 25,000 every day. It was my first post was in March 2004. It's nice. I really like what I do. So mostly I work on the blog, and because people know my blog, so they would invite me sometimes to give lectures. It can be about my blog, but also because I don't talk a lot about it, but I also do some research for personal interest. They would ask me to talk about something that really interests me, or sometimes also it happens sometimes in tech conferences. They would ask me to come and give a talk and talk about what artists are doing with technology nowadays. It's like new media art for dummies, and because I'm a woman and they need
yes,
a balance, and also have the funny accent, so I get it. Or simply I'm invited sometimes only to see some exhibitions, and I also write for magazines sometimes, or do some curating. No, I really love what I'm doing. I really, because I do it for myself. In the beginning it was more about new media art, and now it's more contemporary culture. It's still new media art, but at some point I realized I liked other things. And then new media art, at least in many countries in Europe, it's a bit in a ghetto. So you have on the one hand contemporary art and new media art, and I didn't want my blog to reflect that. I wanted, to give the image of new media art being part of a broader culture. So that's why now it's not the main focus. It's still there all the time, because that's the kind of people who invite me. That's the kind of topic I'm really interested in, but not just that. But my readers were not happy. They would rather have only new media art. I don't care. Do it for me.